The SportyLife TV features a young man from all the way over the waters, Nkwain Kennedy from Cameroon, a 20-year-old aspiring professional athlete. Most young athletes from Cameroon aspire to be soccer players. Nkwain took a different route. Nkwain eats, sleeps, and breathes the game of basketball. And his hard work has turned him into a viral sensation. We sat down with Nkwain to see how he continues to evolve through his process.
I am Nkwain Kennedy from Cameroon, Bamenda to be precise, the English-speaking part of the country. I'm 20 years old. I was born in Bamenda. My whole life has been in Bamenda. My mother and father are from Bamenda, like me. They're from Bamenda. They grew up here from the same tribe. So they got married and they gave birth. I have 4 siblings, like junior ones. Also, they're going to school and stuff like that. That's how my family is. Just my father, my mother, me, and my 4 siblings. Basketball has just been my whole life. Growing up as a kid, I usually watch basketball on TV and stuff like that. So the passion just grew up in me. I watched LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and I watched a lot of amazing players like Shaq O'Neal. So those guys, like, they inspired me with the way they play the game and everything in and up the court. So those guys inspired me to follow the game. My goal is to play in the NBA, like it has always been from day one. Also give my family that kind of good life, like all what they're going through, like kind of make them feel good, like take care of them and give them amazing kind of life. The story of Giannis Antetokounmpo living in Nigeria and going to Greece, going to the USA, and he's now playing in the NBA, and he has been the MVP for two times consecutively. That inspired me. Like, there's nothing stopping me from going for what I want. Like, back here in Cameroon, everything is centered around football. So around my family, I don't think anybody has inspired me to play basketball, but they have supported me as a family. Like, let me follow my dream and my passion. Due to where I come from, there was no way out. Nothing is moving concerning basketball. It just other regions like Yaoundé, Douala, like they have the system that they try to push players out of the country. And Bamenda, nothing like that. If you're in Bamenda, you're hooper, you just need to play high school basketball. If you're that kind of a good player, you play college, that's the end point for you. If you have some connections, you can even travel out to the other regions, you can even try in for first division. But me growing up from where I come from, I've not seen what the basketball helps us here in the Bamenda region, in the Norwest region, to make us achieve our dreams. Maybe it's because of the prices, or maybe it's because of what is going on now. But so far, so good now. I don't see anything. You see, like, there's nothing going on in my area, like no league or stuff like that. But apart from the Norwest region, the other regions, basketball is booming there. They have their leagues that they play. They have their camps that they hold. They have a whole lot of stuff that they do, like push players out of the country. Like me, from here, there's nothing like that. I have to make it so like kids here will not just think like if you're not in Douala or Yaoundé or can't make it out of the country, you can't play basketball. I just wanted to make it so I can also give that exposure to my hometown. Like my source of motivation is where I come from. Like everything going around where I come from, like the kids not going to school, businesses keep on going down, people keep on dying, kids giving up on their dreams of where they come from, like everything, like just where I come from is that kind of the biggest motivation for me. Then I also look at my people I want to be like, the people I would like to meet and get a little bit of that inspiration of how the game is being played, like LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, with players I would really like to have a one-on-one talk on how to kind of get into the game and stuff like that.
Cameroon is usually known for its beautiful beaches, great environment, scenery, and also its love for their sports and their pride about their people, their culture, their country. But as of recently, there's been a lot of bloodshed.
Cameroon used to be a country like rich in everything, but things keep on dying. You can't go to the farm or risk for your life or stuff like that. You can't travel to your village, or like a village here in Africa is like where you come from, like where your material parents or stuff like that. So it has been like 4 years to 5 years I haven't visited my village just because of the crisis and stuff like that. So those are the things that keep me going. Like, absolutely. I just need to make it out there. I happen from bed like 3 a.m. in the morning, My father has a local bakery, like just doing something to survive. When I wake up from bed, I see him like doing some stuff, bakery stuff. When I'm done, like 2 hours into it, dress up, I get to the court. Like, I should be around 7 or 7:30 sometimes. Due to the atmosphere in the morning, sometimes there are gunshots, stuff. We need to kind of stay a little bit back home for things going down. But roughly, I get like 8 o'clock, I'm in the court. I have some friends that train with, having the same dreams like me to play in the NBA. So we just train, we share ideas and stuff like that. We're done 11 or 12 or 1 sometimes when the work is too intense. So from there, we leave. I get home like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I get some rest to 6. 6 o'clock, I hit the gym in the evening. Try to work out on different stuff, my physical, short stuff like that. When I get back from the gym, I watch some videos online, download more videos, try to post what I did for the day, get to rest, preparing for the next day. So that's my whole routine, like just talk around basketball and stuff like that. Back home here, like I have some coaches that just pass around and give me some tips on what to do. They just watch my videos and tell me to work on this and that. But around the world, I have a lot of people that are just inspired of what I do, and they just keep on sending me videos, and I watch a lot of videos on social media. So I just try to improvise what I've got here back in Cameroon and try to improve my game. Like we had no scouts coming, we had no coaches coming to look at, hey guy, what you're doing is good. Can you come play for me? Like, so I start back with that kind of, what can I do for me to be seen out there? So I had a friend that comes and watch me do the hard work. She just gave me a tip like, why don't you just start making some videos and putting them online? People around you may not like what you're doing, but people out there may see and see what you're trying to do, the hard work you're putting in, and really appreciate it. Was the process, getting a good phone and stuff like that. That's why I usually say a lot of people have supported me on my journey. So they opted to give me a phone, and so I just started putting the contents together, and I started putting it on social media. I had a lot of people coming in and giving me like, you're doing great, just keep on, like, just trust the process. At the beginning it was somehow slow, and I will not lie to you, like I was not where I am today with the social media popularity. A lot of people like out there that want to see me succeed. I want to see my dream come true. So before I came in, like the coaches, they come once in a while and try to give me some tips of basketball. They had the same passion and dream like me. And they never had this opportunity all about social media and stuff like that. The crisis has brought down a lot of stuff, like people traveling away from Bamenda, being scared for their life, running for safety and stuff like that. But you know, my country used to be, and it's always like have a lot of loving and caring people, nice food, different cultures. You can learn a lot of stuff from different cultures and different tribes. We also have a lot of touristy sites you can visit. One of the best in Africa from my own point of view, because we're rich nature-wise. We have a lot of raw materials and stuff like that. Like ghost towns, yeah, like a normal ghost town so far I've been following like 4 years now. They're the ones on Monday. Like Monday, just like resting day back at home. Like all the shops are locked and everything, all the businesses are closed, banks, everything stops. Like everybody's at home for the whole day.
When it's not ghost town, Nkwain's concern is primarily focused on inspiring those around him as a trainer, content creator, and helping his family. He is a young ambassador of the game for this young generation and constantly shares his gift on social media. His workout routines are different, unique to say the least. And despite the lack of resources, COVID restrictions, and life chances being taken due to the genocide, there's no greater sanctuary for Nkwain than the basketball courts.
Talking about who implemented it, so far I have no comment on that, but that's what I've been following from day one. Just like a day that everything is put on pause. Like you're at home 24/7, like from the morning to the night, like no businesses, and if you're there further, like you have a rat to pay, like so like, it has been kind of slow on Mondays. So due to the ghost towns and everything, just like an additional weekend for us here in the English part of the country. The crisis and the COVID-19 has really brought a lot of stuff down, like the exposure, all stuff like opportunities. You know, restricted countries keep on closing their borders.
Nkwain has a lot to look forward to. His intense workouts and inspiring work ethic have gotten the attention of a lot of sports media outlets, and the newfound attention has only inspired him to go harder. Leaving a legacy of empowering the next and sharing the game globally has brought a new outlook on life for Nkwain as he continues taking strides with intent and leaving a blueprint for those who dare to get it out the mud.
My future aspiration is like opening something back for my hometown, not just about basketball, like all sports. Like I just want to open something that is going to give the kids hope, like give them aspiration to work. I just want to be the lamb that opens the door and other people comes out. Like kids just giving up their dreams because of where they come from. Like those are the kind of things that inspire me to keep on working and keep on providing, because I'm just trying to create a pathway for them. I have a lot of plans for my community, my town and stuff like that. So what I'm just trying now is just to put in the work and make everything come to pass. The basketball dream should be a Cameroon dream, not in particular areas of the country. I want it to be like round, like all the 10 regions. Every kid, even kid in Marowa, kid in Far North, has that dream to play basketball. Like, he should go for it. He should not be like, I'm not from the center, I'm not from the capital, I'm not from Douala. To be truthful, I know there are a lot of talents at different parts of the country, like the remote areas, that are more talented than I am, but they're not having that exposure that I'm having now. Or like, and the dreams may end up just dying within them, and they have nothing to do. Like, nobody's out there looking at them. Like, I just believe I have to give back a lot, because the ones giving it, they've shown me so much love. Like a kid from Africa, Cameroon, that for that matter, had nothing. Like, just got up a dream to play basketball, and people keep on supporting you, and there you can do it.
Nkwain has built a name for himself simply because of a knack, the ability to reinvent himself in the hooping landscape in Cameroon, helping the youth and inspiring thousands across the internet with his drive and blue-collar work. Seemingly, it will be a long fight until things subside amongst the Amazonians and Anglophone during this time, as conditions are becoming more tragic each day. Nonetheless, we're excited to see what the future has in store as he continues his journey. Sporty lifestyle straight from the 237 will always be in our thoughts, prayers, and hearts. And as for Nkwain, there's one quote in particular I think about when I think about his story. Not all things are blessed, but the seeds of all things are blessed. And I think them seeds been watered long enough and they about ready to take off. SportyLife TV.